I'm Ellie, I'm 30 years old, I'm from London, and I'm a Freegan. I guess there's loads of different ways people could define what a Freegan is. To me, it's about getting mostly food and sometimes other things that have been thrown away by shops or markets or stalls on the side of the street, like fruit and vegetable stalls, either from boxes, like markets tend to put their food in boxes by the side of the road sometimes, so yeah, just getting that food to try and stop it from, just to reduce waste basically. There's various reasons why I'm a Freegan. One is definitely to reduce food waste and sort of to make a point about how wasteful the capitalist society is. Another advantage is it obviously saves a lot of money and reduces how much food is rotting in landfill, and therefore there's less sort of methane produced and things like that. I also give some of the food that I find to homeless people, so it's nice to start a conversation with a homeless person as well, because often homeless people are very lonely and want someone to talk to. Sometimes if you find something you haven't found for a long time or that you don't normally find, it's quite exciting and it's almost quite addictive, I guess. And it's nice not having to make decisions about what food to eat. Just sometimes I can just have what I find without having to go into the supermarket and go, oh, I don't know what to get. At the moment, the foods that I find the most are fruit and vegetables, because I get a lot from markets. I often find bread as well and potatoes. When I first started doing it, I lived near a bakery and I used to find loads of cake, so it was really unhealthy. I got a bit sick of them in the end. I first started when I was a student in my second year of university, and someone just mentioned it is possible to get hold of the food that supermarkets throw out, so I just thought it seemed like a great idea. Initially I was kind of doing it for myself to get food, and I usually go on my own. I don't really know many people that do it or that live around me. I'm not really worried about the health implications, because a lot of the time, the food could have been for sale a few hours earlier, so it's not going to have changed that much in that time. There are some things you do have to be careful with. I think I've got ill once in 10 years, because I found some fish. It was at a co-op and there was a lot of, I guess their freezer had broken or something, because there was a lot of frozen food that was thrown out. And I ate some the day that I found it and I was fine, and then I put the rest in the freezer. And when I ate that, I was really sick. But I mean, considering I've been doing it for 9-10 years, I don't think once isn't that bad. I think it sort of depends where you live, whether it's possible to get 100% of one's food from waste, and I guess how much effort you're prepared to put into it. I guess sometimes I can be a bit lazy and just go when I'm passing a place. Where I live, there's not really enough. Like I said, I mostly find fruit and vegetables and bread, but if I want to have a proper healthy diet, I sometimes eat meat if it's thrown out. I would never buy it, but so in order to get enough protein and things. Once I had a bit of a run-in with the police. I was with 3 friends and we'd got loads of food, and they pulled in to fill up their car with petrol, and they saw us doing it, and they were trying to accuse us of trying to get people's identities from receipts or something. I'm sure they didn't really think that's what we were doing, but yeah, so I was a bit argumentative, so they put me in their car. There probably are more people nowadays that do veganism out of necessity, because I do quite often, when I'm doing it, I do quite often come across other people and get the impression it's kind of not really a choice.